and welcome to another lesson in the creation of our school management system. And in this lesson we are going to be moving the teachers' Emis data from Excel to Word for final editing and other stuffs. So just as we did to that of the students' Emis data, so let's just dive right into it. So let's just open our Excel workbook. Now let's locate the teachers' Emis data. Good. So we have that here, teachers' Emis data. So we're going to be moving all this straight to the Word or to Word for final editing. So that is what we are going to be doing. So don't forget of the name of the sheet, teachers' Emis data. And then before we do that, we have already drew the teachers' Emis table. We're going to move that to Word, and that is where we're going to be transferring all the information from teachers' Emis data in Excel to in Word. So let's check teachers' Emis table. So this is it. So we're going to copy this and then paste it in Word. So before we do that, let's quickly go to our folder, the SMS training folder, and create another Word document as we did, just as we did to that of the student. So let's just right click in here, you go to new, then you choose Microsoft Word document. Good. So just rename it to teachers. So you can just TRS Emis, sorry, it should be in caps, TRS Emis info. Good. We are good to go with that. So you can just double click to open this. Then there's go to page layouts. Just get orientation, change the orientation to landscape. So we are good to go. Let's minimize it now, and let's go back to our Excel document, Excel workbook, and then copy all this and then paste it straight into Word. So let's just see how that is going to be done. So we just select from here, but before we do that, we've already done that here. Let's just you can choose to enter your region here. Maybe the region is OT, and then the district is Biakoye, and then the circuit is Kwame Krum, and then school is maybe Ahbabu Rasul Islamic Basic. Good. So we are done with that. So let's just select this and press and hold Control on the keyboard to select the rest. Let's just format them appropriately before we move on. So let's just change the font style to Times New Roman. Let's bold it. Yeah, so I think we are good to go with that. So we can just increase the font size a bit. Perfect. So we can just Control S to save. Yes. So we can now select the entire table, select everything up to where we've copied it, we've created it up to, then Control C to copy. You can just minimize this, then you come to Word, then Control V to paste. Good. So we have this in here. Let me just confirm the orientation. It's in landscape. That's perfect. Good. So there we go. So let's just go ahead and then minimize this for now and go back and close. So let's just press Escape key to clear the copying. So we can just close this now. So now let's go back to our Word and then readjust the various fields. So you can just increase this a bit because the name is going to be here. What we are going to be doing is this. Whilst we do all this, let's take printing into consideration, the print preview into consideration. So to make things work for us, we want to decrease the font size to the list, that is 8, so that we can have everything fit into this, so that it wouldn't elapse into other pages or into another page. Good. So I think qualification, sorry. So try to adjust it here like this with the SSF number, SNIT number. We all know how lengthy or how lengthy it is. so the field should be a bit bigger. If my memory can serve me right, it's like it's 14 digits. With the signature, we can still a date of first appointment. So that looks okay here as well. So with the name, let me still. So we have registered number here, staff ID here, the rank. Let me just increase it again a bit. Qualification. Again, with the contact, it wouldn't be too long, so we can just give more space to SSF number, appointment date, and all this. I think this should work for us now. But with the name, let me increase that a bit. Okay. So it's now up to you to adjust it to suit the way you want it. Good. I think this is okay. So this. Now let's just try to do this. Now let's select everything here, all the cells here. This way, the last one. After this selection, we can then proceed and format the cells appropriately. So let's go to the Home tab. Let's change the font style to Times New Roman. So it's done. The size should be 8. Good. So we have that as well. So we have no problem here. So let's just try typing some name here and let's see. But I think it will fit. Perfect. The SNIT ID, let me just confirm. It's 14 digits. So let's try something. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wow, it can also fit. So perfectly with a contact as well as 10. So since the SNIT can fit without any problem, then let's just go ahead and then give a bit space to qualification. Good. So first appointment date, so with the signature column, I think is okay. No matter how lengthy your signature is, you just have to adjust it. That is a field provided for you. It's up to you to decide. And so perfect. So everything is working. Control S to save. So we are done with this. So now it's now up to us to start using the insert merge field function to transfer everything from our Excel workbook into this. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's just go to mailings. Let's go to select recipient and go to use an existing list. Now let's locate our folder SMS training. Let's just look. We can just locate it here. SMS training. We have it here. Let's just select the SMS training workbook. Please make sure it is closed. As you know, we've already closed it before doing all this. So let's just open it. Then let's choose teachers Emis data. Teachers Emis data. We have teachers Emis details, teachers Emis table, teachers Emis whatever. So let's just choose teachers Emis data. Good. So we click on OK. So now let's come to insert merge field and see what's happening there. So we have all the information of the various teachers here, such as the name. We start from here. We have the name, registered number, staff ID, rank, qualification. So from here, from name to signature, it's all the first teacher. Then from there, we start again and we come from name 1 down to signature, the second teacher. And then in that, so from serial number rather. So let's just go ahead and start that. So let me just enter into the serial number field. So make sure the field is selected before you begin inserting. So I've selected the first ID. So I'm going for the first teacher. So just click this. Then we go for the SN. That is the serial number, as you know. So we click in here. And we go for the name for the first teacher. Enter it there. Then we come here. The registered number for the first teacher. Select it. Come this way. Staff ID for the first teacher. Select it. Come this way. Rank for the first teacher. Select it. Come this way. Qualification for the first teacher. Qualification complete with. Then we select it. Don't worry. The moment we go to view result, it will still readjust it for us for printing. There wouldn't be any problem there. Then we come to SSF number for the first teacher, then we select it. We come to the contact number for the first teacher, and we select it. We come to date of first appointment for the first teacher, and we select it. And finally, we are done for the first teacher. Now let's click in the field for the second teacher. Now let's go to view results and see what's happening there. Preview results. So we have all this. You can remember we entered information of one of the teachers. So let's just try checking the print preview and see what's happening there. So we have everything appearing without any stress. So it's 2 pages. The other page we haven't entered anything yet. So let's just go back and continue with our work. So now we are in the field for the. So let me just go back to this so that we are in the field for the second teacher now. So let's go to the second teacher. So we have all this for the first teacher. So let's go for the second teacher. So SN1, serial number 1, that will be for the second teacher. So maybe name 1 will be for the second teacher. Yeah, we have that. Registered number 1 will be for the second teacher. Yes. The staff ID 1 will be for the second teacher. That is it. Rank 1 will be for the second teacher. That is it. Qualification, as in qual, will be for the second teacher. It's here. SSF number 1 will be for the second teacher. Oh, sorry, I've added the qualification to the SSF. So we come here. SSF number 1. Then we come to contacts for the second teacher. So we have it here. You can see SF number 1, then contact. Date of first appointment for the second teacher. So we have it. Date of first appointment 1. So we have it here. Good. So we are done for the second teacher. Let's preview results again and see, confirm. Maybe the same information, because it's like that was what we did in our Excel workbook. That is why this is appearing here. It shouldn't be a problem. So let us proceed. Now we have the third teacher now. Let's click inside the third field. So we go for the SN2, serial number 2. So name 2 for the third teacher. Registered number 2. Registered number 2. Then staff ID 2 for the third teacher. Then rank 2 for the third teacher. Qualification 2 for the third teacher. Okay, since we've already taken this as qual, this will be qualification 1, because we already have qual here without a number. So the second qual will come with a number. So that will be qual 1 for the third teacher. So we proceed. Qualification SF number 1, number 2 for the third teacher. Then contacts. Contact 1. Here is contact, so this should be contact 1 for the third teacher. Then date of first appointment 2. Date of first appointment 2 for the third teacher. So let's preview results once again and see that we have the same person here, but you can see that there is some slight difference here as in diploma, and then but we just copied the drag just to fill the names the way it's just appearing here. You can just control and save and go back to the table, and then you confirm what I'm talking about. So let's continue to the fourth teacher. I wouldn't be doing all. I'll do it to the fifth teacher, then I'll leave the rest for you to complete. So that is what is going to happen. So I'm left with 1, 2 now. So after that, I can save this and go back to Excel sheet to confirm our entries here. So let's proceed with that. So we go for the fourth teacher now. Whatever we go and edit over there is going to take effect here. So even if it is matching this way, when we edit it there, it will take effect here. We'll confirm that. So let's just go to the SN3. Sorry, let's undo this action again. So serial number 3. So name 3. registered number 3. Staff ID 3. Rank 3. Qual 2, because we already have qual 1 here, that is qualification. Good. SSF number 3. We will have contact 2, since we already have contact 1 here. And then finally, date of first appointment 3. So that is that. So let's preview results once again. So you can see with that, there is no entry for that particular teacher. So Control S to save. So now let's just exit this or close this, so you can go ahead and complete for the rest. For the number of teachers you have programmed your system to take, so that one depends upon you. So I think I will leave it here, and then you have to complete for the rest. So let me just close this so that we go to our Excel workbook to confirm what we are seeing here. So let's just go there. So let's open our Excel SMS training. So let's just go back to the teachers Emis data. This is it. So let's confirm that. So you can see Kofi Mensah here, and then Kofi Mensah here as well. That is what Kofi Mensah and Karim Inusa, if I'm right, that is what is happening there. Then the other one was degree, and then diploma. So let me confirm here again and see what is happening, because this is what we transferred there. So we have Kofi Mensah 1 here for the first teacher, and then 2 Karim Inusa for the second teacher, and then 3 there is nobody there. So let me just go back here and confirm this. So what I'm going to do is this: we're going to edit everything here. So where we are doing the editing is this. With this, we've made reference, so these cells are holding some references, so you can confirm that. So we don't need to do anything here. For us to do any changes, we have to do that at the other side. Let me just confirm that. What do you call it? The teacher's details here. This is where we can do our entries using our form. Good. So we're going to clear all this, all what we have. We're going to do away with them, so that you can go there and confirm that what is happening there. So just clear this as teacher. Good. So let's just go to our teachers Emis data. So you can see everything is now 000 because we've cleared everything there. We go to the table we have just inserted into Word. You can see everything is now 000. So when we save this and go back to close this, let's go back to teachers Emis info and confirm what is happening there. Yes, always yes, yes, yes. So we can all see that everything has now returned to 0000 and all that. So that is that. But then let me quickly go back there and then re-enter some information for first, second, and come back here to confirm, to make sure that everything is working perfectly. So let's close this. You can't open these two at the same time. For you to open Word, Excel must be off. For you to open Excel, Word must be off and all that. So let's take note of that. So let me just open this and then let's go there. Cool. So let's go to teachers details, and then so we have that. So I think let's use our form to enter the information. So one, we're waiting for us. So let's just enter Kofi as the name, male, date of birth 18th 1967, staff ID, let's enter some random numbers, registered number, some random numbers, date of first appointment 1st September 09 2015, SSF number, let's enter some random numbers, designation, maybe he's a head teacher, academic qualification, maybe WASI, professional qualification, maybe degree, rank, maybe senior sup 1, year of promotion, maybe 2020, contact, let's enter some random numbers, email, kofi@gmail.com, branch, bank and branch, so we have ADB/Nkwanta, account number, let's enter some random numbers, gross salary, let's enter some random numbers, net salary, let's enter some random numbers, hometown, yes, Wankayao, next of kin, Mensa Isaac, relation, brother, contact, let's enter some random numbers, let's add photo, let's go to the desktop, go to passports, we choose this guy and enter him there, so we go to save then, so we have him here, let's enter the second person so that we can confirm everything there. Well, now let's look for Rashid Abdullah, it's a male, date of birth 10th June 1989, staff ID, random numbers, registered number, random numbers, date of first appointment 1st September 2018, SSF number, random numbers, designation, class teacher, academic qualification, WASI, professional qualification, SSE, rank, senior sup, rank, just check here, teacher, year of promotion 2018, contact, email, KingTech coding clinic at gmail.com, bank and branch, ASU bank here, ASU Bontin branch, Accra, account number, some random numbers, gross salary, this net salary, hometown Jinjisu, next of kin, Baba, relation, son, contact, random numbers, add photo from here, we choose this. Oops. So let's add film, so we have this, so we can now exit our form, so Control S to save. So let's just go to teachers Emis data to confirm everything, so we have all this up and running here. Let's go to this and check and confirm everything here too, like that. Good. So you can also control and save. It's confirmed. So let's just go to let's close this and go to Word and check. Teachers Emis info. So yes. That we still have Kofi and degree and other stuffs here, which I don't know what is. Okay, it's like we don't have to enter. I've just confirmed something here. With the first columns, we have to do away with them. Yes, that is what I've just noticed. With the first ones that we have used, this let me just draw your attention to something here. Let's go to mailings. Let's come to insert merge field. With these names, registered number, the first ones, let us do away with them. The first ones, so that we start with the second ones. That is with this name 1, name 2 in that order. So that is what we are going to look for. So we are going to do away with this one. We don't need it. We don't need this one. We're not going to use this one. So let me just clear that. So let's clear everything here. Sorry, let me just cancel. Let's do that manually. So let's clear everything here. We are clearing everything here. So let's work on that at once. So let's just ignore the first ones, SN, name and all that. Let's ignore it. Let's start with the SN1. So let me just undo. Okay, let's just go to name 1. You realize that the first name we've entered will appear there now. Let's go to name 1. So we have Kofi. Let's go to registered number 1. Sorry, let's just undo this. It should be in this. Let's just go to registered number 1. So it's also there. Let's just go to staff ID 1. It's also there. Let's go to rank 1. It's also there. Let's go to qualification 1. Qual. So that will be qual. It's there. Let's go to SSF number 1. It's there. Let's go to contact. It's there. Let's go to date of first appointment. It's also there. We need to format this in a cell there to be date. When we do that, it will work again. So we'll check on that. Let me see. Yeah, I'll check and see why this is happening. Then we have to format it to take date. Now let's come back to the second person. So in other words, we are just going to do away with this. The first ones, SN, name and all that, we're going to do it. We don't need them. So we're going to start with name 1 for the first column. So now we move on to SN2, serial number 2. So we have that. So name 2 should be the Rashid. Name 2, good. So we have that. Then registered number 2. So we have that. And then staff ID 2. We have that. Rank 2. We have that. Qualification 2. So that will be qual 1 now. We have that. Then SSF 2. We have that. And then finally contact 1. We have that. Then date of first appointment. Then we have that as well. So I will have to go and then check on the dates to format the date appropriately. So we have this. So let's control and save. So now let's exit our Word and go back to our Excel workbook and then check on that. So you can just enter the rest by yourself. It should work without any problem. So date of first appointment, this should be dates. So this is what I'm talking about. So select this and then choose short date. So we have dates there now. So let's go back to the first person. This also, it should be date. So select it and choose short date. So Control S to save. So like I said, you can just enter the rest. So you can close this and go back to Word. Teachers Emis data. Then we say yes. So we have the date now appearing there perfectly without any stress. So signature here. So like I said, when you come to mailings, I repeat this, ignore the first row, ignore the first. That is SN, name and all that. Ignore it, leave it. And then from there, just proceed and come and start with SN1 for the first person, SN2 in that order, 3, 4, till you get to the last person. Yes, we have them. SN qualification to 14th person, 15th, 16th in that order. So when you take SN16, you can see from name and everything, irrespective of the number, it might not match. The numbers might not match. But knowing that from SN to signature ends that particular person. From SN to signature end that particular person. So if you take SN17, even if you have Cal 16, it doesn't matter. It is so for the SN 17th person. So you can go ahead and choose it for that person. You know that it ends on signature. So that is what you should take note of. So I'll end this tutorial here, and then in our next lesson, we're going to go ahead and begin packaging our system, assign models to our print buttons, and then from there we are wrapping things up to end up with our system. So till our next lesson, thank you very much for watching, and bye for now.